bed. I'll never forget her. She was wearing a blue robe, long blonde hair. Then she looked directly at me. I didn't hear anything. I didn't see anything else besides that. And that's exactly why I had to leave the room, because I felt so scared. At this point, I was pretty scared of what I've seen so far. I rarely went in any kind of dark corridors alone, if I could help it, because I had to frequent these hallways and for pickups or what have you, or patient delivery or whatever. So I went in. The only thing visible in there was the body itself. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, I probably just saw the ghost of the deceased in the bed. I'll never forget her. She was wearing a blue robe, long blonde hair. Then she looked directly at me. I didn't hear anything. I didn't see anything else besides that. And that's exactly why I had to leave the room, because I felt so scared. I put the deceased in the bed. I'll never forget her. She was wearing a blue robe, long blonde hair. Then she looked directly at me. I didn't hear anything. I didn't see anything else besides that. And that's exactly why I had to leave the room, because I felt so scared. I put this deceased in the bed. I'll never forget her. She was wearing a blue robe, long blonde hair. Then she looked directly at me. I didn't hear anything. I didn't see anything else besides that. And that's exactly why I had to leave the room, because I felt so scared. Deceased in the bed. I'll never forget her. She was wearing a blue robe, long blonde hair. Then she looked directly at me. I didn't hear anything. I didn't see anything else besides that. And that's exactly why I had to leave the room, because I felt so scared. At this point, I was pretty scared of the deceased in the bed. I'll never forget her. She was wearing a blue robe, long blonde hair. Then she looked directly at me.
Do not make your treasures on earth. Don't make your treasures on earth. If you make your treasures on earth, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Your treasures can enslave you. Your treasures can block you on earth. And even blocking you on earth, that one even will say praise God. But it will take you to hell, because spirits don't live on this earth. They are bound to make either heaven or hell. Don't make your treasures on earth. That's why Jesus said in Matthew chapter 6, make your treasures in heaven, for where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Do not make treasures on earth. Don't make treasures on earth. You can make money treasure, you can make your necklace treasure, you can make your car treasure, your house treasure, your buildings, anything at all you put your trust in can become your treasure. Don't make your treasures on earth. Make your treasures in heaven, for where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Cosa sta dicendo in inglese, in Italia è, non fare tuo tesoro questa terra, non farà nessun tesoro questa terra. Posso fare la collana tuo tesoro, posso fare la macchina tuo tesoro, soldi tuo tesoro, casa tuo tesoro, tanti cose questo mondo. Ogni cosa tu metti il tuo cuore, troppo amo, o metti il tuo cuore troppo dentro, dimanda tuo tesoro. Dove è il tuo tesoro? Là va il tuo anima spirito, là va il tuo cuore. Per questo Gesù ha detto, Matteo 6, se tu leggi Matteo 6, dici, non fare il tuo tesoro questa terra. Dove tu metti il tuo tesoro? Dove è il tuo tesoro? Là va il tuo anima spirito. Tesoro è come una calamita. Tesoro è come una calamita. Si tira persone. Si tira. Se tu metti il tuo cuore dentro croce di collana, sempre tu tocca quello prima di pregare. Si dimanda il tuo tesoro. Dove è il tuo tesoro? Là va il tuo anima spirito. Attenzione a ogni cosa da fare. Questo mondo ora già quasi finito, è pericoloso ora. Fare il tuo tesoro dentro il paradiso. Dove è il tuo tesoro? Là va il tuo anima spirito. Chi da ciò orecchi, ascolta Spirito Santo. chi da ciò rechi, ascolta Spirito Santo. È un parola per persone intelligenti, ci basta. Don't make your treasures on earth. Those who have ears, let them hear what the Spirit is saying. And the word for the wise is enough. You can make your treasures in anything you put your heart in, anything at all. If you even hold the cross of Jesus Christ as a necklace, and you pray to the cross on your neck, and every day you touch the cross, and you talk to the cross on your neck, even that one can become your treasure. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Don't serve any creation, anything that is created, anything that is made, idols, anything that is made by hands, anything that is made by mason, anything that is made by carpenters, anything that is made by blacksmith, anything that is made on earth, anything that is an idol, a god, anything at all. Anything you put your trust in, for where your trust go, where your treasures are, there will your heart be also. Be very careful before it's too late. And train the children the way they should grow in the Lord. Train the children Jesus Christ. Train all the children Jesus Christ. Everybody should train his or her daughter Jesus Christ, so that they will make heaven. If you are a Muslim, train your children Isa, Allah Isa. If you are a Muslim, train your children Isa, which is Jesus Christ. Only Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life. No one can make heaven. You can never go to heaven or go to the Father except through Jesus Christ. So if you are a Muslim, train your children Isa, Allah Isa, which is Jesus Christ, Yeshua, Jesus Cristo, Jesus. Se tu è musulmano, insegna a tuo bambini Isa è il nome di Gesù, Allah Isa è il nome di Gesù. Insegna a tuo bambini Gesù. Solo Gesù è la via, la verità e la vita. Insegna ai bambini, per favore, prima di troppo tardi. Chi da ciò rechi, ascolta Spirito Santo. Those who have ears, let them hear what the Spirit is saying.
I didn't hear anything. I didn't see anything else besides that, and that's exactly why I had to leave the room, because I felt so scared. I'll never forget her. She was wearing a blue robe, long blonde hair, and she looked directly at me. I didn't hear anything. I didn't see anything else besides that, and that's exactly why I had to leave the room, because I felt so scared. I'll never forget her. She was wearing a blue robe, long blonde hair, and she looked directly at me. I didn't hear anything. I didn't see anything else besides that, and that's exactly why I had to leave the room, because I felt so scared. At this point, I was pretty scared of what I've seen so far. I rarely went any kind of dark corridors alone, if I could help it, because I had to frequent these hallways and for pickups or what have you, or patient delivery or whatever. And it seemed to be every night that I would see something out of it.
Under the covers, his hand, and I can see the outline of a head of a very young girl. It was just sort of stunned, like, why am I seeing the hand and a child curled up in our bed? Like, where does this child come from? But around 11 o'clock, off I go into the bedroom to go to bed. Now, Gwen's laying all sort of curled up in her usual position, and I look down at the bed, and what I see coming out from under the covers is a hand. And it was definitely a child's hand, and I almost felt that if I had gone over and touched it, I probably would have actually been able to hold that hand physically. And I can see the outline of a head of a very young girl, probably 5 or 6 years old, I would guess. It was just sort of stunned, like, why am I seeing the hand and a child curled up in our bed? Like, where's this child come from? And I, very easily could have gone over and touched the hand, but I thought, no, I best not, because I didn't want to disturb whoever that child was that was curled up with Gwen. Sometimes it's best to leave well enough alone, and if it's something unexplained, sometimes just leave it unexplained, and don't disturb what's happening there. kind of did a double take, looked at it again, thought, something not quite right here, so I backed out of the room, closed the door, went back in the living room, and watched television for a while longer. When I told Gwen the next morning about seeing this child laying in the bed with her, she was a little taken aback by it, and she said, well, why didn't you wake me up? And I said, well, you know, you were asleep, and I was a bit spooked by it, and I wasn't quite sure what I was seeing. And again, as I said earlier, perhaps the spirit of one of these children that she's worked with has followed her home from the hospital, and these people are looking oftentimes for somebody to literally hold their hand or figuratively hold their hand, and she'll do both. You know, the ghosts are comfortable, I think, with Gwen, and I think they're getting more comfortable with me too, realizing that, you know, we're not going to harm them. Not by any stretch of imagination. If anything, I have such a curiosity about it that I really want to be able to talk to them and find out who they are and what their life story was. It's never happened, and it probably never will. But it'd be fun if it did.